5, reading step 1, making connections with the text. The story that we have for the year 5s, of course, is the sign of the beaver. If we look at the front cover, we've got three things that really stand out. We've got the bear, which is a very small part in the story. We've got the wood, which is surrounding Matt where he lives. And then you've got the mateship that happens between Matt and Tinanan, the Indian boy. I'm going to read you a piece from the story, and then we'll talk about how to make connections to the text. Matt stood at the edge of the clearing for some time after his father had gone out of sight among the trees. There was just a chance that his father might turn back, that perhaps he had forgotten something, or would have some last word of advice. This was one time Matt reckoned he didn't mind the advice, no matter how many times he'd heard it before. But finally he had to admit that this was not going to happen. His father had really gone. He was alone with miles of wilderness stretching on every side. Now some of you may have been camping, scouts, guides, boys brigade, or even with mum and dad. So you'll know what a clearing looks like. You'll know that if you stand on the edge of the clearing, you're looking into the trees that surround you. Some of you may have had that your father has gone away, maybe for work. Maybe he's gone away on a trip. I remember the time my father went, the first time I remember him going for longer than just one day. He was going to be away for a whole week. And as the car turned around the corner and disappeared from sight, I remembered thinking, how are we going to do this? What are we going to do all week? Who's going to feed us at night time? Because it was our dad who would put all the food on our plates at dinner time and hand it to each one of us. What about Matt? Here is Matt. He's left all alone for the first time in his life. His father is going to collect his mother and his sisters, and he's left looking after the house all by himself. Maybe you can make a connection to that too. Maybe you'll be left somewhere by yourself for the very first time. So you'll have an idea of how Matt might have felt.